Carl, from your point of view, I guess games against teams like Charlton are games to look forward to?
No, definitely. There's a few big teams in this division, and this is one of them. Charlton's a massive club, hit the heights of football in the Premier League and in recent years, and to play them is great, and hopefully we can get a result against them.
Yeah, it does show the depth of this division, doesn't it? A lot of big teams, a lot of big clubs in this division, League One.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, there's only a handful of teams that are like really, really big with 20,000+ fans, and they're one of them. So it's good to test yourself against them teams, and they're right up there in the playoff mix. So yeah, it's always good to test yourself against teams like that.
Yeah. You played against them not so long ago, wasn't it? December for Portsmouth, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think when I was at Portsmouth, they won 1-0. I played a part in that game, and there's nothing to be afraid of. Like I said, we go toe to toe with most teams in this division, so I'm sure it'll be the same on Saturday.
Yeah, it's a long time since Rovers played them, but a lot of stuff's changed for both teams since then, haven't they? So I guess form from previous encounters goes out the window, doesn't it, in this late in the season?
I think in most games in this division, I think form doesn't really count for much. You see, and I mentioned before in a previous interview, we played against Wimbledon and we was on good form, and they had a bit of a dip in form, and they ended up coming out 1-0 victors against us. So I think anyone in this division is capable of beating anyone.
Yeah, and when we spoke about the size of the club, what are their strengths and Charlton's strengths, do you think?
They've got a lot of great individual players and people who have probably played at higher levels than League One, so that's probably their strength, a bit of experience and at the higher level, and obviously they've got a lot of pace in the team, and obviously they've just come off with a new manager, so I think there's a bit of a springboard from that. People want to impress the new man, and that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, from a Rovers point of view, a lot of injuries in the club, of course. From your point of view, from players' point of view, how frustrating is that when your teammates are going down with injuries and so on? Yeah,
it's frustrating. Obviously a few key players have been missing, so but I think you have to deal with it. That's why you have a squad for. Obviously everyone's got a chance now to prove to everyone that they should be playing every week.
Yeah, and the manager says that the playoffs are probably out of the picture this season. So from your point of view on the field now, is it just playing for? Some of the players playing for futures, I suppose, but playing for pride and finishing as high at the table as you possibly can.
Yeah, I think you always want to go into every game with the mentality to win. I don't think any football player goes out there to lose. So I think it's definitely a bit of personal pride and a team pride. So we want to finish as high up the division as we can. The playoffs do look probably a bit too far of a stretch now. 7 points away from it. I do think it's a big task for us to try and recoup them points, but it's still mathematically possible. So I'm sure if you keep winning your games, there's always still a shout.
Yeah. How are you enjoying your time at Rovers now? You've been here a reasonable amount of time now, played a few games.
Yeah, no, it's really good. I'm really enjoying myself. Just in the process of moving up, so it'd be a lot more settled when I do that. But yeah, all the lads are great. The manager's been great, and I think the time I've been here, we played some really, really good football. I think we've been a little bit unlucky with some of the results we've had, i.e. the Plymouth one. I think we was really, really unlucky in that game not to get anything out of it. So yeah, overall definitely enjoying my time.
Yeah, has it sort of suited you? Do you think the brand of football that Darryl Clark likes to play, has it suited your style of play as well?
I would definitely say so. He's used me in a number of positions, and I really enjoyed the way he's put me on the pitch and told me to just go and express myself. Sometimes as a player you can get given too much information, and he's not really done that. He's just told me to express myself and help the team drive forward.
Yeah. So longer term, do you feel that moving forward there's more to come from you in that respect if you get a full pre-season and so on underneath your belt for next season?
Absolutely. I think there's always improvement for every player. No one's a finished article apart from Messi. People like that. And he would probably tell that he's not the finished article. That's just the way footballers think, and I think I do believe there is more to come from me. I think I've probably not been as good as I've at home as I've been away, so there's a thing for me. I think I probably need to improve my away form.